Just woke up now. I'm standing in the sun, trying to wake up a little bit. I was awake all night last night, as you probably know by now. I had an interview with a soldier from Wagner PMC, the very infamous private military company that is was working in Ukraine, and whose leader, Yevgeny Prigozhin, was taken out over the past week, as well as Dmitry Utkin, another one of the senior rank and founders of the group. So very interesting, but it just kept getting like pushed later and later, and it was originally midnight, then it was 3:30, and then it was 5 a.m. So I was awake all night, and then did a 3-hour podcast. Which, for those who have ever done a podcast, it's hard. Like, I don't know why. I remember the first time I did one, I'm like, oh my god, why am I so tired? And I think it's just because you're like switched on the entire time. So did that. I'm really, really happy that it has happened. If you haven't watched it, please do. Very interesting. But I missed the gym this morning, of course. Lily went. I actually heard her go at about 5:15, 5:20. I was like, oh, shit. Like, there's no way I could do that right now. I'm too tired. So I've got to edit this. I've got to do some other work, like, desperately today. And I've got to fit in some workout, whether it's a run, a gym session, whatever. But, I'm just feeling like trash. But the sun is beautiful. Kettle's on, making tea. Okay. This is going to be the start to the week of working out. I had the full weekend off. To recover. I'm still a bit fucking sore. What is just shit. But full weekend plus Friday off to recover. Probably, I'm not going to hit like legs probably until Thursday or Friday. So at least give myself even then more of an extended break. I felt like giga fucked at home. This run's actually alright. I've dragged myself out. My head hurts, but otherwise, actually not too bad. Considering that like fucking an hour of sleep and working all day. I feel a lot better, and that run was actually pretty good. My fucking head is killing me. Fuck this. I messaged one of the boys like, let's get a coffee this morning. Let's get Boek, and then he's like, yeah. And I miss the next message. He's like, I'm here, and I just pull up to the gym, so I'm gonna go back and then go to the gym. So I'm gonna eat first. Another hour 40 session. I didn't really know what I was going to do, but I was like, fuck it. I'll do some trap bar deadlifts, some like bent over rows, lat pull down, and then some like seated rows. So only 4 exercises over that amount of time. But the first 40 minutes or so was just the trap bar deadlifts. You know, heavy for me, pretty light for a lot of people, but high reps. A lot of sets, I don't even know how many, with some decent rest in between. And I didn't manage to actually do some work on my phone for like the 2-minute rest in between, so that was good. And my hands are giving out. Like, that's the biggest thing I'm struggling with. My hands are a lot weaker than my body is, but that'll come. So I know you can use wraps and whatever, but I'm like, I'm not going to use wraps and lift, I don't know, 60 kilos, whatever it bloody was. It's just more the sets and how long I'm actually holding it, but that'll increase. We want some sort of functional fitness here, not just all strapping up, baby. But not bad. Listening to Andrew Huberman, on the Lex Friedman podcast the entire time. So it's like a gorilla monkey listening to 2 fucking geniuses. It was such a good thing. And Andrew talking about like the loss of his dog. And it's actually the 4-year sort of anniversary of me losing my cat, Bella, who was incredibly special to me as well. And I really get where he's coming from, like the love and effort you put into an animal like that, but also how much more you get back. So I'm not sure if I'm going to work today, because I had a very stressful past 36 hours, 48 hours, but we'll see. But yeah, I hope you get some exercise in today. It's a bloody nice day. It's like mid-20s. It's beautiful. Hey legends, I hope that you're doing really well. Now, I'm trying to stay way more consistent with these fitness updates than I am. I'm really consistent with the exercise, the hard bit of it. The consistency is actually just me making these videos. I've been meaning to make this since the weekend, but I just cannot find time. What you see is the absolute tip of the iceberg of what I actually have under me. Like, most YouTubers have an editor or a filmer, and I can't have that. I can't afford it, but it makes it a lot easier. Like, you know, just normally on one of these videos, I do about 4 or 5 hours of research, and then it takes me about 45 minutes to film, and then maybe 2 or 3 hours to cut down and fuck around and make thumbnails and whatever. So it's a pain in the
And it's a long time. I enjoy doing it, but it takes a lot of time. So this really does take a back seat, as you know, these are more of a personal thing from me to myself and to you guys as well. So you're just not like part of my business YouTube, I guess. So these just take a back seat, but I really do enjoy these.
Oh, back here, actually feeling all right, but I ran Monday, no different to usual, and my calves, like, fully tore up, and they've been agony since. Like, every day I've stretched, rolled them, tried to do anything to get them better. Now, 4th day, they're killing me still. Hopefully this will repair them, or it'll just murder them again. I'm gonna do this and then go do chest at the gym. Currently hurt on the way home. The only solution is to listen to Disturbed as loud as possible to survive it. Stricken. Best song I used to listen to it when I used to run in the snow in Afghan. Good to go.
So Lily and I have been in the gym a lot. Gym, running, whatever last week. I've been in a fairly large caloric deficit. So I've been, someone's calling me. So I've been struggling like a lot to actually just feel like good going in the gym, but that's part of it. You know, if you're bulking, if you want to get stronger, whatever, you really need to be eating. But I am actually getting stronger and fitter, but while eating in that deficit as well. So that is good. It's just not as much fuel to go around my body. This is going to be a few days. I'm not going to show the last few days of filming in this, but for last week will be. So that's been good. Some of this stuff has just been stressful. It's difficult when not much is going on to try and do a daily video, because for the algorithm, that you just have no other choice. If you miss a day, you just get absolutely shat on. The problem is there's not that much has been happening. Yesterday a lot happened, so that was easy, but yeah, not a lot. I'm really struggling just to get my words out and speak in a lot of the videos too, but gym is going well. Health and fitness is going well. I should buy like a Garmin or an Apple Watch or something so I can actually track myself getting fitter, because I know what happened. I know my clothes are fitting better. I look better in my face, whatever. I know that, but I guess a little bit of evidence would be nice. But otherwise, I'm doing intermittent fasting, 1 meal a day. So I'm eating just at dinner time, and that's basically it. And trying to train in the morning, because I don't mind training fasted. But legends, that's it for me today. I've got some footage for you. This is probably going to be really short. I keep saying I'm going to try and do a better job on these. I really am going to try that. I'm just too shy to film in the gym. And when I'm running, I'm just dying too much. But anyway, thanks for your support. As always, look after yourselves. I really appreciate all of your support. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video. Or next week, whenever I get the next fitness one out. I'm going to try and do it this weekend. Big leg session to finish the week. Fucking fried. Can't even remember how many sets we did. Then I've got to go fly a plane this afternoon. My chest is fucking killing me from chest yesterday. That's that girl who was stronger than me.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got to fly a plane this afternoon. My chest is going to be killing me on like the control, and then I'm guessing the foot pedals are not going to be brilliant with my legs now either.
I don't think you can say you're going to be flying a plane.
What do you mean?
You probably need to specify what you mean there.
I'm flying a plane.
No, you're not a real one.
What do you mean?
Well, you're
it's
not
a simulator.
The ground.
I'm guessing it'll be elevated to some degree. But if I land it, I'm going to walk onto every plane from now on with confidence, being like, "Sup, fools?"
You're not a pilot, though.
People who fly drones call themselves pilots.
No.
What do you mean? By Casa Aviation, you're a drone pilot. Anyway, let's see how that goes.